Have you ever wondered why some people embrace change while others resist it? It's a question that has puzzled thinkers and scholars for centuries. Change in its many forms is a universal concept that affects every inch of our lives. It could be as monumental as a career switch or as trivial as choosing a different breakfast cereal. Yet our reactions to these shifts can reveal a great deal about us. Enter the book, Who Moved My Cheese? A remarkable tool that helps us understand how people react to change. This tale introduces us to 4 characters: Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Haw. Each one reacts differently to change, embodying distinct attitudes and responses we often see in ourselves and those around us. So, are you ready for a journey of discovery? Dive into the maze with us, where cheese is a metaphor for what we want in life, and the maze is where we look for it. In the heart of the maze, the quest for cheese begins. The story unfolds in a maze, a metaphorical representation of the world we live in, where 4 characters, Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Haw, all have a shared pursuit: cheese, a symbol for our desires and goals. Each character embodies a different response to change, and as they navigate the labyrinth in search of cheese, their attitudes and behaviors become a mirror, reflecting our own reactions to the shifts in our lives. Let's begin with Sniff. Sniff is quick to sniff out change. He's always alert, always on the lookout. When his cheese is moved, he doesn't waste time. He moves with the cheese, adapting quickly, showing us the importance of being proactive and ready to embrace change. Then we have Scurry, who doesn't overthink or hesitate. When Scurry finds his cheese has been moved, he doesn't ponder or complain. He simply gets into action, scurrying off to find new cheese. Scurry represents those of us who are quick to act, who don't overanalyze situations, but instead trust their instincts and take immediate action. Now let's look at Hem. Hem is resistant to change. When his cheese is moved, he reacts with disbelief and anger. He's stuck in denial, refusing to accept that change has happened. Hem symbolizes those who fear change, those who prefer the comfort of the familiar over the unpredictability of the unknown. Finally, we have Haw. Haw initially resists change like Hem, but he eventually learns to adapt. After a period of fear and hesitation, Haw realizes he must let go of his old attitudes to find new cheese. Haw represents those who may initially resist change but ultimately learn to embrace it, understanding that change is a part of life. As the cheese continues to move, who will find their way in the maze? What can we learn from these tiny characters in a vast maze, you might wonder? Let's delve into the heart of the matter. The book, Who Moved My Cheese? Is brimming with profound lessons that are as simple as they are significant. The first is the anticipation of change. Life, much like our maze, is in constant flux. Embrace the idea that change is inevitable and prepare for it. The second lesson is the importance of adapting to change. It's not enough to merely expect change, we must be ready to adjust our actions and attitudes accordingly. The maze is ever shifting, and so too must our strategies be. Thirdly, we're taught the perils of fear and complacency. These are the real cheese stealers in our lives. Fear can paralyze us, while complacency can blind us to opportunities. Finally, we learn to apply these lessons in our everyday life. In work, relationships, personal growth, every aspect can benefit from a dash of maze wisdom. Remember, the cheese will always be moving. So, how can we navigate the maze of life where the cheese constantly moves? Well, the answer is simple yet profound. Embrace change. In the book, Who Moved My Cheese? We learned that the characters who thrived were those who were quick to let go of old cheese and eager to search for new. This is a powerful metaphor for our lives. To excel, we must be willing to leave our comfort zones, to let go of outdated beliefs, habits, and routines that no longer serve us. Think about your own life for a moment. What attitudes do you hold towards change? Are you clinging to old cheese, or are you on the hunt for new? The key to successfully navigating the maze of life is to not fear change, but to anticipate it, adapt to it, and enjoy the process of finding new cheese. Remember, as Haw learned in the maze, if you do not change, you can become extinct. Don't let fear of change hold you back from exploring the vast maze of opportunities that life presents. Embrace change and thrive.